Hi everybody, it's gamer number 98 here, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Last time we cleared the Forbidden Woods, right over there, and now in this part we're heading out. We're heading here, which is where we need to go next. So if you forgot, I said I wanted to start by going southwest and then just carrying on northwest. And there's a reason for that. You praise me later. So, southwest. Let's go. So to the southwest of the Forest Haven you see a teeny tiny island right there. There. Where the horn is on the King Red Lions. And that is some glitchy water because it's going through the boat. Link gets his feet wet. Let's see if jumping fixes that. Not really. Well, let's just carry on. Oh, so much to talk about. I mean, mainly what's been going on in the world of Pokemon. Firstly, you guys remember Pokepark 2, which was released in Japan last month? Well, it's definitely coming out into the Western world next year. It'll be out in the US in February on the 27th and in Europe in March. We don't have an exact release date yet, but it's on its way. And I've been thinking long and hard about it since the game was announced, and well, I can tell you that I will LP the game next year. And oh great, a Georg. I hate these things. Not as annoying as the boss version in Majora's Mask, but still annoying. Georgs are the worst enemies you can fight at sea. Not only are they freaking huge for regular enemies, but they will actually try to ram you off your boat and knock you into the water. And then they'll proceed to eat you. By eat you I mean they'll try and chomp on you. And this particular area of the sea is surrounded by Georgs. They leave behind jewels every time though. But I'm ignoring the jewels. So yeah, Pokepark 2 Worlds Beyond is what the Western title will be called. Which is actually a pretty interesting take on the Japanese name, which is Beyond the Sky, Beyond the World. Because it still uses the initials B and W, which is, well, the initials for black and white. And we've arrived at our destination. Well, where I wanted to go, that is. Our destination isn't exactly where we are. This is like the smallest island in the game, and it's not even one island on its own. These are the Angular Isles. Northeast of here is the Forest Haven. They say a truly unique kind of firefly is ingenious. Whatever. You heard of it, Smiley? It emits bursts of light in 7 colours. Supposedly it's as beautiful as a rainbow. If you want to capture one though, you'd best have a ball to keep it in. Yeah, I have one else. Now you probably noticed that beam of light, which marks a treasure chart. A treasure chart treasure. Well, we picked up treasure chart 15 in the Forbidden Woods, and this is actually where we use it. Right here at Angular Isles somewhere. So we'll just go to where the X is. Our location is also on the treasure chart. We have to be in close range of the X, preferably on top. You also hear the shimmering sound. So bring your salvage crane out, put it down, and you get the treasure. In here we will get a piece of heart. So that's gonna give us 7 hearts now. So once we find the treasure, we'll we'll get a red circle around it and also a tick showing that we've obtained the treasure. Now I want to do something here. Now that small island with the hole in it, we can't really do anything inside that hole yet, a little cave in there, but we will want to come back later, much later. The dogs are barking, that's brilliant. Now we've got a simple puzzle here that we'll need to solve in order to climb up to the top, involving pushing blocks around. We want to get to the very top. Please excuse the dogs, I cannot stop them. Alright, take this block and you can climb up here. I'm gonna have to raise my voice so that you can't hear the dogs as well. And, oh, sunset. We all know who likes sunsets, don't we? You don't? Oh, never mind. Now, climbing up here, there's a treasure chest and a blue choo-choo. Remember these? These are very rare. Now, watch out for blue choo-choos because they are electrified. Touching them will zap you. And they are always emitting this electricity. But, most importantly, we get blue chew jelly. Deep within blue choo-choos is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure-all, but unfortunately it can't be used in its current state. You're going to need a lot of these to get something truly good. Ugh. What you're meant to do is stun them with the boomerang, but you can also very temporarily disable the electricity with the grapple hook. And they always give out either blue chew jelly or a yellow rupee when you kill them. They only give out one chew jelly each though, so you can't get an infinite amount. And we got a piece of heart for coming here, so therefore we can actually gain 2 pieces of heart from one island. That's why I said it's good to come here, because it's just really worth it. Okay, so now we want to go northwest. So then, set it to northwest. Now the islands we come across along the way, we can't really do anything there, but we can at least mark them on our chart. Now something else I forgot to mention is, look to the right hand side of the sea chart. It shows you how many treasure charts you've got and how many treasures you've uncovered with them. Beneath that it also shows what you got from the island you got highlighted. So in this case it's the piece of heart we just got. Okay, so that's been noted. I ring a lie over there, but I am going to have to ignore it. It's right there. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in terms of Pokemon. Like yesterday, I went out and I bought Super Pokemon Rumble, aka Pokemon Rumble Blast. It's definitely better than the WiiWare version we saw 2 years earlier, but it still has issues. Mainly, it is still a button masher. It is still the same tedious button masher we saw on WiiWare. It did fix one of my big complaints, and that was the lack of Pokemon. You only had the 1st and 4th generation appearing in the first game, but here you have all 5 generations appearing. All 600 odd Pokemon are in this game. They didn't fix one of my complaints, and that is the lack of areas. There are more areas, but it just repeats them. Like, I'm still in the 1st world. I'm only on the 4th area of the 1st world. And there's like 4 forest levels. My phone's ringing. Okay, I am back. Okay, that wasn't too long. Alright, so this is a new island. Yeah, we have 3 here. 3 enemy watchtowers. Still can't do anything about it, but it would be worthwhile coming back here later when we can take care of the cannons. Alright. So here's a new island. This is one of the several fairy islands in the game. There are fairy fountains here, and well, you can get upgrades, but right now we can't really get any upgrades, so nothing we can do here because the fairy fountains themselves are blocked off. Usually there's something you can upgrade. This is the Southern Fairy Island. There's 5 of these. North, east, south, west, and 1 random one for good measure. And they're all in the shape of love hearts as well. Listen up, small fry, this is just between you and me. On Outside Island, buried beneath the black soil, there is some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. Pigs can dig, but that black soil on Outside Island is pretty tough. No ordinary pig could possibly hope to burrow through it. What else is talk about Pokemon? Oh yeah, there's supposed to be this big shock announcement next year in January, a new Pokemon game. If anything else, it's bound to be Pokemon Battle Revolution 2. It just has to be that. I mean, don't get me wrong, a sequel to Pokepark Wii is fine and dandy, but I just want to see a new Pokemon Battle Revolution game, or something similar. Something that's compatible with the 5th gen games. This big announcement could also be Pokemon Grey, but I highly, highly, highly doubt that. There's another watchtower there, but that's something we'll still have to ignore. There's also the 15th movie. Yeah, already we're at movie number 15. This one's for Japan though. It's gonna be Kyurem versus the Sacred Swordsman. And people expect that it will star the first event-only legendary Pokemon in it, Keldeo, which is the 4th Swordsman Pokemon. The War Fighting type. Which would make sense because one of the merchandise for the 15th movie is marked by a question mark, so it has to be Keldeo. Oh wait, we're not supposed to tell Nintendo we know about Keldeo, Melaretta, and Genesect. Oh, too late. Well, people are going to find out anyway, but Nintendo still like to act like we don't know. They're like, we have a new announcement, a brand new Pokemon. The secret is, they have these Pokemon from the beginning. Shh. Tell me, Smellfry, have you ever heard about the Golden Triumph Forks? In Soviet Russia, Road Forks U. Yeah, but that's not really much to worry about now, but this is Stonewatcher Isle. Stonewatch Island. Very simple looking island, but we want to come here much later. Okay, so now we're nearly at our destination, and it's that funny looking thumb in the background there. We must take refuge on God's thumb. I don't know about you, but Holes was one of the few books I actually enjoyed. Mainly because we read it at school and I really liked it. Disney made a film of it a few years back. Anyone heard of it? And it's Becoming Day. Too bad that's going to be pointless. Because this island does not look good. It's got those ominous black clouds over it. There's the fish man. Can I get to him before the cutscene activates? Nope. Hey. Look, Link, do you see it? What has happened to this place? Dot 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 dot. This is Great Fish Island, and it's been torn to pieces. What is the meaning of this? The island, it is torn apart. We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Jaboon! Jaboon! That sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Oi! Oi you! Said the policeman. Oh, it's Quill. Even he says oi. Is that like a greeting? So, you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking this great spirit, Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place is being torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the Shadow in Forsaken Fortress. But fear not, Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island you were born on Outset. I don't know why Link's like, no, he shouldn't be there, that's my home! No one's welcome at my home! Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave there he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I do not know. They were probably hiding away from the bird, because they don't want to get kidnapped by the giant bird again. Because the giant bird saw Tetra and thought, "Whoa, she's a bit alright. I want her." If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Baloo must have been right when he asked me to bring the word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. So you can understand Baloo? I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to, but that is your decision. I have told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. So, off he goes. So Jaboon has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years, just like his ancestor who swallowed the hero of time once. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the cave where Jaboon hides. Why don't you go first to Windfall and search for them there? Not right now, there's something we can do here. Two things actually. One of which we can only do if we accepted a certain side quest involving the town flower. You guys remember that? Well, check this guy out. He's one of the traveling merchants we're supposed to negotiate with. What you call a traveling merchant? Yes, I'm just a cheery fellow who bops between waves in search of all manners of rare items, cracked and pristine, wild and woolly. I came from distant lands because I heard there was a treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find a thing. I thought perhaps my fate would cross with the most mystic of rare items, the fabled shop guru statue. But it seems as though I am off the mark yet again. By the by, for some reason, looking at that delivery bag of yours gives me the sneaking suspicion that you might have some rare treasure hidden in its depths. If you have anything even slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it to me? Anything at all? This knapsack I'm lugging around is stuffed full of all sorts of wondrous things. Why don't you show me what you've got, and I'll show you what I'll trade with. And so it's best to start with this guy, because you can actually trade 2 items with him. So, show him the town flower. That's a town flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for the sea flower? A new item? Most worthy, then my fee would be, well, I suppose 20 rupees would do. Yeah, there's a catch. You have to pay money for each trade. So, when you get a new item in this side quest, then Suuuure will start selling that item for the same price you paid. The scent of the sea wafts from the delicate petals of this flower from an exotic far-off land. Now we want to give this sea flower back to him, and we can get something else. He's explaining what I just explained. So give him the sea flower, and he'll give us something else. He'll give us the exotic flower. Very pretty. 25 rupees. And that'll be it for now, actually. It's a refreshing flower that blossoms in the tropical regions to the south. Let's explain it again. So we made a start. We got some items. And here's a little Easter egg. Get your decky leaf out and blow towards him. It's a Goron! I'll be honest, I never knew about this until I saw Chugga doing his own LP. Holy crap, it's a Goron! I mean, I feel really stupid. I never knew there were Gorons until sometime later. But there's one more thing we can do here.